and welcome back to SBRpicks.com. Two of the better teams in the Eastern Conference are facing off tonight, the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. And with such a short NHL schedule for today, we wanted to make sure you lock in the very best picks on the showdown. So here joining me to talk over the best picks on the match is one of our very best NHL handicappers out there. It's Mr. Dave Golikoff. Dave, thank you so much for being back with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so the Canadiens are coming off a win, but it seems to me like they are in the worst play of their season here recently. Do you think they'll be able to pick back up their normal pace again against the Lightning this evening?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? They have definitely fallen on hard times in the month of March. They've dropped 5 of 7. They don't play particularly well against Tampa Bay, or at least they haven't this season. But if you're betting Montreal, you have to like the fact that they have Carey Price between the pipes. And while the team is slumped, he hasn't really tapered off that much himself. He's still allowed 2 goals or less in 14 of his last 16, which is quite phenomenal. .934 save percentage this month. Everything starts and ends with Carey Price for the Habs. And if they're going to win tonight, you're expecting him to show up and play especially well.
All right, now Dave, I love this Tampa Bay Lightning team, especially against the Montreal Canadiens team in this particular season. The Lightning has swept the Habs all season long, first in October, then again in January, again in March. So it's no surprise that Tampa Bay is our favorite to win in this spot. But what do you think, Dave? Can they pull off this win?
Yeah, I think if you're looking at the side, not to foreshadow too much, but I won't be looking at the side. But if you're looking at the side, I think Tampa Bay's the play here. They've been really pissed off with Montreal after losing in the first round of the playoffs last season. Ben Bishop got hurt. Of course, Tampa Bay went into the playoffs on like a real high. They were hoping to make some noise. Ben Bishop got hurt. They got swept by the Habs. So they felt like a jilted ex, and they've played Montreal very tough this season. They've won all 3 meetings, outscoring them by a count of 12-3. Carey Price, he's probably an MVP candidate, but against Tampa Bay, he's got a .340 goals against average this season, which is his worst against any Eastern Conference team. And then you take a look at Ben Bishop. He plays well against Montreal. He's got .99 goals against average against them this season, 6-0-1 in his last 7 against them with a .96 GAA. So all those factors definitely point to Tampa Bay, as well as the home ice advantage. They're 26-8 at home versus 16-20 on the road. So Tampa Bay is a team you'd rather face on the road. Montreal, as mentioned earlier, has dropped 5 of 7. So I think if you're looking at the side, Tampa Bay's the play.
All right, so we are looking at the Tampa Bay Lightning here as our money line play, but are there any other plays on your radar for this evening?
Yeah, I'm not personally laying Tampa Bay here. I just think it's tough to sweep a team in the entire season. And for whatever reason, I'm not 100% sold on them in this spot. I actually like the under a little bit more than I do the Lightning. And the reason for it is Price is playing well. Ben Bishop plays well against Tampa Bay, against Montreal. Also, there's no Andre Palat for the Lightning. And if you take a look at how Montreal's played recently, 6 of their last 8 have seen less than 5 goals. Tampa Bay hasn't topped that number in 3 straight. So I like the under here. And as mentioned earlier, if you're playing the side, I think Tampa Bay's the right side.
All right, guys, so there you have it. You can swing it with Tampa Bay Lightning, or you can also go with the underplay here. Dave, thank you so much for being on with us today.
No problem.
All right, guys, and be sure to also check out his NHL plays of the day to make sure you lock in all of those top picks you need on this short betting card for this evening. And good luck on your picks out there, guys. For SBRpicks.com, this is Megan Rochester.